Good evening with the Thursday edition of Sports Night. I'm Anne-Marie Burt. Well, a defiant unbeaten century from wicketkeeper batsman Shane Dowrich put the West Indies in firm control of the first test against Sri Lanka at the Queen's Park Oval in Trinidad today. Resuming day 2 on 276 for 6, the Windies declared on 414 for 8. Dowrich carried his overnight 46 score to a second test ton and unbeaten 125 off 325 balls that included 12 fours. He shared in a record 102-run 7th wicket partnership with the leg spinner Devendra Bishu, who faced 160 deliveries for his 40 runs, and another 75-run partnership with Kemar Roach, who made 39. Here are the highlights before the tea break.
Short, and that will be his 50. His 6th 50, and a very important one in the context of the game, and the West Indies 250s up as well.
Goes through the gap, he'll get a boundary. Very nicely played. Dowrich will get a boundary. And for the spin Trinidad. First aggressive shot from Devendra Bishu. This will add salt to the wound. Another boundary for Bishu.
No chance in that, well controlled. It was easily pitching outside leg stump, gets a bottom edge. Got him. Lakmal gets a wicket.
Roach opens his account with a boundary. That's his 100. Wonderful innings, his second 100. First in the West Indies, 6th in first-class cricket, and the first West Indian wicketkeeper to get 100 against Sri Lanka. And what a time. I believe it's tea, and he'll be extremely pleased with his effort. West Indies go to tea on 350 for 7.
Very, very good batting day so far, with Shane Dowrich achieving his second Test match 100.
Now, in reply, Sri Lanka were 31 for 3 at the close, still trailing by 383 runs with 7 wickets remaining. There was a wicket apiece for Kemar Roach, Shannon Gabriel and Jason Holder. Now, Sagicor Life Udawai defeated BDF Sports Program by 45 runs in the 4th quarterfinal of the BCA Sagicor General T20 Championship at the 3Ws Oval last night. Choosing to bat first, UWA posted 171 for 5 from their 20 overs. Skipper Nicholas Curtin top scored with 60 off 43 balls, including 3 fours and 3 sixes, while Nico Boucher followed with 48. Demario Goodman led the BDF bowling attack, taking 2 for 36 from his 4 overs. In reply, BDF were restricted to 126 for 8 from their 20. Javon Grosvenor top scored with 38, while Jamil Stewart made 27. In the bowling department, Larry Edward took 4 for 27, and fellow left arm spinner Kavim Hodge 2 for 27. CBC's Kamal Haynes reports.
UWI, faced with the task of setting a decent target, Anthony Allen starts proceedings with a drive through the covers for 4. BDF needed an early breakthrough, and Tremaine Harris delivered on that mission, getting Allen caught behind by Tevin Walcott for 20. The score 24 for 1 in the 4th over. New at the crease is skipper Nicholas Curtin, and he made his presence felt, driving Desmond Currency over long on to pick up his first 6. Currency into Curtin once more, and he gets on the back foot, cutting to the backward point boundary for 4. Nico Boucher joins in the action with a big drive over the top, 1 bounce into the long on boundary. Boucher then gets on 1 foot and sends Javed Leacock over the ropes and on top of the tent for a massive 6. Different bowler, same result, 6 more. Mario Goodman is sent over corner by Boucher. Goodman, however, had the last laugh. Boucher, searching for another maximum, is caught at backward square leg by Javon Grosvenor for 48. UWI 99 for 2 in the 14th over. The experienced Jonathan Carter, the new man in, and Goodman sent him back to the pavilion in no time, caught at deep square leg for 4, 108 for 3 no. Akeem Dewar came to the crease and showed power from the very start, driving over long on to pick up his first 6. Captain Curtin resumed the onslaught, sending Goodman to the mid-wicket boundary for 4. Then he lifts Goodman well over mid-wicket the very next ball for a maximum, picking up back-to-back boundaries. Curtin picked up his 50 in style, smashing Grosvenor over square leg for another big 6. He eventually went for a well-played 60, mistiming Jamil Stewart to Grosvenor at cover as UWE finished on 171 for 5 from their 20 overs. Second innings, BDF set 172 for a victory, and Rico Wiggins sets the tone with a drive over the top, 1 bounce into the ropes for the first 4. He followed up this time on the back foot, sending Kevin Hodge to the backward point boundary. Wiggins, a bit too ambitious, eventually lost his wicket, caught at deep mid-wicket by Cameron Pennyfeather for 10, BDF SP 25 for 1. Dario Bell continued proceedings, sweeping Hodge over cow corner for a massive 6. Hodge gave Bell enough rope and he hanged himself, stumped by Boucher for 24 in the 5th over. The score now 35 for 2. And the wickets kept coming for UWE. Skipper Walcott was next to go, caught at long on by Hodge off Larry Edwards. He's out for 5, 52 for 3. Grosvenor fresh at the crease and registers his first 6, sending Edwards over long on. But Edwards regrouped to pick up his second. Grosvenor caught at cover by Curtin for 38, 97 for 4 in the 16th over. The pressure was building and runs were needed, but Edwards continued to make things hard for the visitors. Vitaly Wilkinson out-caught by Dewar for 2, 99 now for 5. The wickets continue to fall. Next to go with Jamil Stewart, picking up corner in front of square to head back to the pavilion for 27, 114 for 6 in the 18th over. The ask was simply too high for BDF Sports program, who eventually finished their innings on 126 for 8 to lose by 45 runs, sending UWE into the semi-final stage. Kamal Haynes, CBC Sports.
Now UWA now joined Wanderers, Spartan and St. Catherine in that semi-final. It was an easy assignment for Pine Hill St. Barnabas when they met Wolverines on Centre Court at the Netball Stadium as the BNA League continued. St. Barnabas claimed a runaway 45-21 win. Here's a look at the game. This is first quarter action where from the first centre pass, St. Barnabas ladies took control. Watch the pass into the circle, shooter Shanice Banfield on target and nails it. The ball is heading down court again and the Wolverines defense just couldn't intercept the strong passes. Banfield again sets up nicely to complete the play. Wolverines were able to only get 2 goals this quarter, this being the first, thanks to shooter Carla Boyce. The second came shortly after when goal attack Tamisha Ford sent an express long throw to Boyce, who capitalized on free range. But the St. Barnabas ladies were in good form and Banfield had the circle on lockdown from long range, and it was a 10-2 game by the end of the first 15. Second quarter and Wolverines started to come into their own, a change in the shooting ranks as Tricia Briggs now with the goal attack bid finds Boyce, who regains the rebound to make it count. Wolverines with the centre pass fed into Boyce, who couldn't hold on to it but does a good job to keep it in play. So Briggs now with a chance to finish things up, misses from long range but gets the rebound and easily converts. On the other end, St. Barnabas had an ease up from centre to circle. Wing attack does good to hold on to the ball, pass to Banfield, who was on fire all game. And once again outscoring Wolverines this quarter, St. Barnabas went into the half in firm control. Goal attack Shakira Boxer goes for it this time, misses, but inside Banfield with the mop-up job. St. Barnabas led 21-8 at the half. Wolverines continued to fall apart. At the start of the third, the centre just couldn't get the pass right, and so St. Barnabas capitalized. In the circle, the defense tried, but Boxer holds on to it, and then the play is created for Banfield, nothing but net. It was almost getting too easy now. This play was from center to circle. Banfield picking it up from low, and it's up and in over the defender's head. Wolverines did make good some opportunities. Briggs get the contact call and easily dips it in. But St. Barnabas was firing in all cylinders. The defense was strong. Interception, and it goes back down court. Banfield setting up. She netted 37 in the game. St. Barnabas end the third quarter 32-12. So let's just close it out. Pine Hill would add another 13 goals to end the game at 45-21. Wolverines defeated by the girls from St. Barnabas. Barbadian Mario Burke is through to the 100-meter finals in the 2018 NCAA Division I Championships after finishing top of his heat with a personal best time of 10.10 seconds last night. Representing Houston Cougars, Burke edged out McKinley West of Southern Mississippi and Jalen Bacon of Arkansas State, who finished second and third respectively, also with a time of 10.10 seconds. He also became a part of Houston history, helping them become the first team since 2007 to qualify 3 sprinters for the final, with teammates Cameron Burrell and Elijah Hall finishing 1 and 2 in the first heat in 10.07 and 10.10. Burke is also in the 4x100 meter final set for tomorrow, with Burrell, Hall and John Lewis III after posting the second fastest time of 38.53 in the semi-final round contested yesterday. Now we have more sports coming up after the break. And welcome back to Sports Night. Now, last year's T20 benefit cricket match hosted by the University of the West Indies in collaboration with Sagicor and Flow Sports reached its desired monetary target. A ceremony was held recently here in Barbados, where representatives of islands impacted by Hurricanes Irma and Maria in 2017 received proceeds of funds raised, which totaled $111,591 US. In his remarks, the Vice Chancellor of the University of the West Indies, Professor Sir Hilary Beckles, reaffirmed UWI's commitment to be on the front line of resilient development in the Caribbean.
This contribution will add to the other technical contributions, because if we have engineers on the ground rebuilding the bridges, if we have engineers rebuilding the schools, if we have colleagues from the medical faculty helping to purify the water, if we had our colleagues from the Department of Psychology working with families who had lost children, children had lost parents, children were traumatized having lost their parents, those kids need to be counseled. So we had a broad-based group of university professionals in about 20 different disciplines working with our governments to help not only people, communities, but structures.
The fund was boosted by sponsors Sagicor, who donated $100,000 US. Chairman of Sagicor, Dr. Stefan McNara, said their response to the disasters was swift.
Sagicor Life and Sagicor General immediately embarked on a strategy to support the people of Dominica. We established a hurricane relief fund of over 500,000 EC dollars. These funds were utilized in Dominica to purchase and outfit a medical mobile clinic, which has been in operation since early 2018, along with much-needed local community support in the aftermath of the hurricane. The creation of this fund further allowed us to collaborate with regional airline Liat to airlift persons in need to other Caribbean islands. Additionally, over 4,100 Sagicor employees were immediately mobilized across our various territories. Their generous contributions included the collection and shipment of vital necessities of food, water, generators, as well as cash donations.
Now here's what's happening tomorrow in the world of sports. It's day 3 of the first test between West Indies and Sri Lanka at the Queen's Park Oval in Trinidad that starts at 10 a.m. The Baiko Primary School's football tournament continues at various venues, while the Pine Hill Primary School's netball shifts to the James Bryan Complex. There is one fixture in the Cooperative General Insurance Under 16 basketball competition as Harrison College A will take on the Lodge School at Crumpton Street. Now that's Sports Night for Thursday. I'm Anne-Marie Burke. Good evening.